Hello, fellow Minecraftians, and welcome to episode 4 of Punkos Minecraft World. In between working on the tree farm, I decided to do a little branch mining, and I found some shiny blue rocks. I thought I would dig them up with you guys. So we've got our Efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3, Fortune 3 pick on. I'm pretty sure that Fortune 3 is the highest that you can get it. At least I've never seen it any higher. So that'll give us the best chance of finding more shiny rocks. So there's 6 in this little vein. Whenever I find diamonds, I always dig out all around it. I should probably get right here too. That's just to make sure that there's not lava underneath, so when you break the diamond it falls into lava, because that would just be a crying shame. So here goes, guys. Let's get this out of the way. 1. Blast. Come on. You're going to need to do better than that. Alright, 2. It's better. 1. Oh, we're not doing so good, guys. There's 3. Alright, let's get a 4. Oh, 2. It's better than 1, though. And 3. Alright, so not the best. But 12 diamonds out of 6 pieces of ore. Not too shabby. Fortune's insane, guys. Like with the redstone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. Yeah, it's a great skill. Alright, back to the tree farm. I lied. More diamonds. Look at this arrangement. I haven't seen anything like that. Kind of cool. But yeah, I was doing some more branch mining before I went up to the tree house, and every time I found diamonds, it was like, I should record. Nah. And then that time it was like 4, 4, 4, 4 per. Yeah. So my branch mine is kind of long. I'm going to talk about that in another episode, though. But usually I'll get like a vein per entire row, if I'm lucky. And then every once in like a blue moon, I'll get 2 veins. I did 1 vein and I found, I did 1 row and I found 3 veins. And then I started back on another row and I've already found another one. So yeah, I've got 36 diamonds on me. And there's some more sitting right here. So let's see if we get some better luck this time, guys. 2. 1. 1. 2. 3. 2. I think. So 10 diamonds out of 6 ore. Not very good. I think I'm going to stop having you guys watch me mine these whenever you're not on, whenever I'm not recording. It seems like I get like 3s and 4s, and yeah, whenever I'm recording I get 1s and 2s. But oh well, can't complain about 46 diamonds. So yeah, I promise, hopefully, that the next cut is going to be the treehouse for real. Jeez, it's like they're just giving them to me for free. I can't even make it back to drop off my stuff and get to the tree farm. Oh my gosh, diamonds everywhere. There we go, 4. First time for you guys to view it. Aw. I shouldn't have spoken. Oh, I didn't jinx it. Awesome. Maybe I did. Oh well. 58 diamonds on this one trip. I'm so close to home. Alright guys, I promise. Bye. Bam! There we are. Tree farm, finally. Alright, so enough of those diamonds. So I actually saw in today's episode that Etho posted, he came out from his house, which is somewhere over there. And then my house is over there. And he actually went to the village that is right there, and then further back. But in his world, he had a column about right here as well. So I think he might have actually found the same abandoned mine shaft that I found when he was branch mining. So if that's the case, that's kind of interesting. So yeah, in this episode, I actually got a great idea from a friend of mine. Since I can't have a second floor, he said, why not build some more of the house into the column that's coming up? And I thought, that is a brilliant idea. So I've dug these holes that are not safe at all. And then I dropped a bunch of gravel down there. I did that for all 4 of them. And that way I can have this spot marked down there. So I think I want... Oh, that was close. I let go of shift. I think I want the bottom of the pillar to be that big. And I want the top of the pillar to be that big. And then I want it to come in the middle. So that it's a bit thinner. I am at Y of 115. and down there is 64 or 62, 64. So with my head being here, that would mean this is 114, 113. So that is 49 blocks. So I'm just going to rough it to 50. So yeah, of course, since I wanted in thirds, it doesn't go into 50 evenly. If it was like 60, that would have just been perfect. So I'm going to have to kind of guesstimate on how big I want it to be. I can always dig down more. But yeah, let's go down there and show you the work I've started so far. I'm going to run down here, down the ladder. So yeah, under there is a cave network that's like right at the surface. So I killed off all the trees and then leveled the ground, just put dirt in until it was all completely flat, so that I've got a nice place to work with. When I'm done, I can go back in, add some more dirt to like sculpt it up like hills again and put some trees back. But until then, I can actually see and work. I'm also going to need to fill that in where I was going to do some sand mining before I thought better of it. So yeah, we're going to see where we get, and then as promised, the me building and talking, that will happen. Just not right now. See you guys in a bit. Wow, I am glad that I am not doing this on camera. So I built my ladder up to there, and then I've just been basically building dirt bridges across and then in a square so that I can get to the four corners, and then placing down the cobble or smooth stone. It's 4, and then it goes in, and then down 4, and then 4, 4, 4, to about right there. And then I filled in 2 of these sides to see what it would look like so far. It's kind of flat here, but I think I'm going to deal with that later. Right now I think I'm going to continue with what I'm doing, and then get this down, see how much smaller it gets, and then decide if I'm just going to keep it going down or if I'm going to have it expand out like I originally wanted to. And then once that's all established, it'll be a lot easier to work on the inside, and I can add in like windows or half slabs or something to give this more texture than just a flat box. But for now, it definitely works. It's coming along, just terribly slow. Once I get further down too, it's going to go a lot quicker because the sides aren't going to be as long. Already doing this wall was a lot easier than doing this wall. Rather than having 5 dirt across that I could reach to fill this in, I only needed 3. So yeah, it's going to be a lot easier to fill in the bottom. So I'm going to make some more progress, and yeah, hopefully it goes quicker. There's been a little bit of progress on the tree farm. So I'm going to show you guys what we got done so far after a couple hours of building. I don't know, 1 or 2. There we are. We added in the other sides. We've lowered it by 2 whole columns, and then filled in the sides on all of it. So all 4 sides are filled in, whereas before I had like 2 pieces filled in. So yeah, that took a bit of time, but not terribly bad. It's a lot easier once I get lower. Plus I'm either at or almost at the level where I can just fall and not die and it won't matter. Although I haven't fallen yet, so I shouldn't jinx myself, but I fell like 6 or 7 times building the branches out here. Not once on this so far, so yes, victory. It's looking kind of like a helicopter. I don't know. These are really flat. I think I'm going to extend this top bar like out this way. Not quite sure what yet. I want to finish the column first though, before I figure out how I'm going to expand those out. So yeah, it's starting to get pretty thin, and it looks like I'm only like about halfway there. So yeah, I think I might get it a bit thinner and then expand it out again like like I was originally going to do. Rather than expanding it out right now, I think I want to get it a little thinner so that there's more contrast. And so when you're further away, it definitely looks like it gets smaller and bigger. So yeah, that's where we're at now. I'm going to work on that a bit more, and hopefully next time I see you guys, the entire column will be done. And then we can work on expanding these, doing the inside, all that good stuff. See you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so I've been building a bit more. After the middle part, it's kind of really dark, but it's right about there. It was a lot easier building this part. I just pillared up and then built down. Super quick and easy, way easier than the top part. So yeah, this episode I did promise that I was going to be doing some building on camera. It was going to be for the house up top, but as I'm going to incorporate that into the column, I believe, I am just going to build the rest of this on camera. So yeah, pretty simple. I'm just going to be filling in all of the walls for this, and while I do that, I'll just be muttering about whatever. There we are. See how those little blocks, the 4 gravel, I got rid of the pillars because they were getting in the way, but I left those there. Those are my original starting point from where I dropped it down up there. So it's only off by like 2. I don't think that's too terribly bad. And I made a big mistake. There we go. So yeah. Wow. Not doing so hot. There we are. So Enderman. Let's talk about Enderman. That is the reason why I am on peaceful, is because Endermen are retarded. They are so broken it's ridiculous. I don't know what Notch was thinking when he decided that he would make a mob that griefs single-player games. I don't get it. I mean, why? Why? So yeah, they've been nerfed so that they can only pick up sand, dirt, gravel, stuff like that. But yeah, that's still really annoying because when you're running around a world and you just see like a random piece of like dirt just out in the middle of a flat field, you're like, oh, Enderman's been here, and it's really annoying. I don't like it one bit. The other reason why I've been playing on peaceful, other than that, just to keep them out of my house, or keep them from ruining the area around my house, is to keep them from ruining my house itself. So like my wheat farm is underneath the water, under that glass, but some of it is underneath the dirt, and the Enderman picked up the dirt, and that flooded my wheat farm. I wish I could see in here, man. There we go. Yeah, so I was a little bit less than thrilled about that, because at the time I actually needed the wheat, and it ruined my crop. And yeah, so I was like, ever since that happened, sorry you guys can't see, throw that down. So ever since that happened, and oh, there we have it, we made connection. Sorry about the awesome English. So ever since that happened, I have been playing on peaceful, because I don't want them destroying more of my stuff. One side. So I don't play with any mods. I play vanilla. I get everything by just grinding it out. That's what I enjoy doing. When I play for just hours, just grinding things. A lot of people don't really enjoy it. I know a lot of the guys I watch on YouTube try to avoid grinding as much as possible, especially for like resources like coal and iron and all that stuff. Well, not coal, because everybody's got too much of that. But yeah, like Etho recently started doing some branch mining, which he never really liked in the past. But with the introduction of the enchanted items, it makes it just go so fast that it's like, maybe I should do this a bit. And that's definitely awesome. I love the enchanted items. It makes doing that stuff way quicker. But even being quicker, I absolutely just love doing it. Found it a lot of fun. And that probably has to do with, my background gaming. Growing up, playing PlayStation and Super Nintendo and all that kind of stuff. A lot of the games I played were RPGs. And in those, you tend to grind a whole lot. So like, definitely used to just sitting down, grinding out an area, or like for levels or whatever, and just doing that for hours and hours. Some particular ones I remember are Final Fantasy VII. grinding in by Medial, the little green grasshopper guys. In Final Fantasy Tactics, when you're just grinding out, I always ground out to level 100 before I fought Wygruff, is it? The guy up in the castle turns into like the first real Zodiac boss battle, the first difficult one. So ever since the first time I played it, when I had troubles fighting him, every time after, I always got to level 100 before I fought him. So like, you know, just running around. Stop falling. There we are. Yeah, so lots of grinding. Fighting by Dorter. Yeah, good times, good times. So I think that makes me a bit more inclined to do that kind of grinding, as I rather enjoy it. There we go. When you're done, you're like, yes, look at what I accomplished. And then when you think about it, you're like, wow, I just wasted so much time. Oh well. So yeah, the Enderman, and then the grinding. What else? Playing vanilla. I don't play any with any mods. I think that there's a lot of really cool ones. I definitely, you know, I don't keep up to date with them, but I check them out every now and again. There's definitely a lot of really cool mods. Where did I place that torch? Get rid of you. But yeah, I'm just playing single player vanilla Minecraft. I don't really want to get any mods installed, just because I want to play the game as it was intended, not like how every other person decides it should be. Not to say that they're wrong. There's plenty of really cool mods that I've highly considered installing. I can't remember the name of it. If I do, I'll mention it probably next video. There's like, it's a mod pack. It's got a couple of different mods. Where'd that torch go? Get off of there. One of them is like beekeeping. One of them adds like fossils and stuff, which I thought was really cool. I think the game definitely could use another ore or two. It's like, okay, coal, got plenty of it. Iron, it's got a lot of uses. Very handy. Diamonds, you know, everybody wants to find some diamonds. And then gold, which a lot of people find pretty worthless. I like gold because then I can make just lots of powered rails. I don't know why everybody hates gold. I think it's pretty handy. As far as watches go, those are just worthless though. Yeah, so then there's lapis, which is absolutely worthless. It's a pretty cool block. When you add it all together too, it looks really cool. When you make like the blocks of lapis. What did I do here? I messed this up. No, this is where it goes in. But like, other than making blocks of lapis for like decoration, it's such a worthless block. Because all you use it for is making the dyes for the sheep, and it's like, that's it. For something you find underground after, you know, a lot of digging and whatnot, it just feels like a jip. Like so, I think there should be a blue flower, and I'm sure, you know, millions of people have this idea. But yeah, it should definitely be a blue flower that there is in addition to the red and the yellow for the blue dye. I don't care if it's harder to get or anything, like if it was even more rare than like the red ones or something. But like, for an underground ore, it's pretty worthless. So I always thought they could include more ores, better ores. And the fossil idea, or the fossil mod, whatever it's called, I always thought that was really cool. Because, you know, you want to find some really cool stuff underground. You never really find that, like, just kind of random stuff. Like, if you found just random fossil parts or something, I think that'd be really cool. So you'd find, like, all different bones to different, I don't know, prehistoric Minecraft dinosaurs or something, and have them all be kind of unique, kind of like a collector item, like super, super, super rare. Like maybe one in every couple of chunks, just really rare. But something where it's like, once you've been playing, you know, for ever and ever, kind of something cool to show off. Have your dinosaur bone collection. Yeah. See, I've considered using some mods, especially that one. There we go. Completed that up. Let's sleep today so we can see it better. climb up the tower. Do 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 do. Up and up we go. Up up up. Like my singing, guys? It's great, right? There we go. Continue up. I'm gonna get rid of this. It's only temporary. Go. Die. Dirt. Alright. If you didn't know, you can hold shift when you're on a ladder. It'll hold your position so you don't just like fall. There we go. Up to the top. Sleep in the bed. And down the ladder we go. Oh, that's really dark. There it is. Awesome. So the hardest part is done. Ah, of course I missed. That was embarrassing. Yeah, that's only happened like a million times. I always miss that stupid second ladder. Let's see if I can do better this time. Or I get on it way too early, and then I have to wait again. Oh well. Here's my stuff. It's a lot better now because there's not a giant hole here that all my stuff falls down. Easier to pick it up. Make sure I've got the important stuff. This, one of them. Awesome. So yeah, the hardest part of this is done now. I think it looks pretty cool. Looks like a, I don't know, reminds me of like a Pokemon or something maybe, like some sort of helicopter-y Pokemon. I don't know. Kind of weird looking. It definitely needs some lighting on the outside and for sure on the inside. And then up there, I want to connect this out to here. Maybe into this middle part, like even down to here, like have it start arching up like a like an arch. Like, gravel's not gonna work. Dirt. So really rough, obviously, because it's only 3. But if it's kind of like a column, get rid of that, and then the tree farm goes out this way. Have it kind of like meet up like that to it from about there, somewhere over here. So it kind of looks like it's connecting more to it instead of just like these giant squares and then this shape. And then yeah, so I got to do that. Got to put the lighting in, and got to find a way up. Gonna need to make a door on here. I might do a door on all 4 sides. I don't know, since it's already symmetrical. And then I'm thinking about putting a minecart track along the outside. The only thing is that middle part, I'm not sure if I've got enough room. But if I do, a minecart track running up and then up to the top, so that I can easily transport all my trees and get here easily. I could make a tunnel, an underground tunnel, over that way and then to my base, so that I can just ride a minecart here real easy, hidden, safe. Yeah, we shall see. Something to think about. So yeah, I think that's probably going to be the end of this episode. We got a whole lot done today. This took a really long time. It was a massive project. Used a whole lot of resources. Lots of stone, but pretty much worthless since I have tons and tons and tons and tons of it. And then, yeah, it's going to use a good lot of glowstone, which means I'm going to have to go to the nether, grind some of that out. I hate going to the nether. Hate it. Hate it. But yeah, glowstone is just so necessary. And then yeah, figure out a way to get that up into here, because if we dig down here, this is all hollow all the way down. There's the grass down there. You can actually see it. So yeah, I gotta figure out how to tie this all together, store my chests, find a way up so I can finally get rid of that dirt pillar and the hole in the middle of this tree farm. And I think I'm gonna get rid of these trees, or well, harvest them and replant them. They're little retard trees. I thought leaves regrew, but I guess they don't. I was wrong about that. So since I had gotten all the leaves off in a prior episode, these guys are all just weird shaped. They don't look right. So I'm going to harvest those and then replant all of the trees. But yeah, guys, that is going to be, ow! Ending the episode inside where my new little tree house is going to be. Or not tree house, But tree farm house. Have a great night, guys. Keep playing Minecraft. I'm gonna stop here before I just completely forget how to talk.